Too many projects in the way. Too many projects in the way. Projects everywhere. Place that sells the same water heater that I bought 16 years ago. Well, it's the same manufacturer. I don't know if it's the same dimensions or the same height. It's the same size. So, here we go. I don't like it, I know. 2 inches tall. So that, I put all these, stacked all these boxes. This is an electric water heater, by the way, folks. So when you see all these boxes stacked next to it, don't get worried. Don't worry about me, like anybody would, but it's not going to blow up and catch fire. And you got your toilet paper, which is nice. This is good. A whole new box of toilet paper, which I can definitely use for, you know, future bowel movements. Turn off the power. I know it's more exciting to wire things, especially things that have water in them and around them, because I'm going to have to drain that tank to wire them live, especially 220. Drain tank. I'm going to be able to do everything without going to get plumbing supplies, which you always have to do. So I'm not saying that's going to happen, but very stubborn. When I first moved in out here, for 3 years I had cistern water, and I didn't want city water because city water meant the city and the county coming out here and screwing with me. Which now I'm going to have to take these fittings off here, as I think I'm going to need these for that. See that a little bit better. It's a black wire and red wire, a ground wire. Power supply is coming in here, but in the new, this is one piece. This sheet metal's in one piece. On the new model, there's 2 pieces. There's a cover for this, and a cover for this. I need to get this out. I think I need to use this. I don't know. Watching one of my videos. Manic Mark, this is the most interesting Manic Mark video I think I've ever seen. Well, don't despair, because certainly somewhere in the middle of all this I'm going to you know, put some true depressing and boring Manic Mark moments. More boring than actually playing with electricity while I'm standing in water. That's the thing about pointlessness. Is that sure, it's all pointless. And so how do you motivate yourself to rise to the occasion when whatever task at hand, however pointless it is, you have to find the energy to do it. You have to rise above the pointlessness. Although it doesn't matter, because the pink wire and the purple wire, the yellow wire, the chartreuse wire, mocha brown wire, they just all go with the other wires that are the same color. So you can wire if you're colorblind. Some people might be saying, well, why didn't you just hire a plumber? Well, I overestimated the cost of the water heater. It turned out to be, oh, I don't know, it was $550 and then about $600 with tax, I guess. So if you have a plumber comes over, he does anything, it's going to be $400. If you just have some time, you can do whatever needs to be done yourself. Why won't this come out? Metal shears here. Cut that. There we go. Clogged valve. Now I've got water all over the place. This is a disaster. Bag of concrete laying on the floor here. That's no good. Holy crap. No wonder I couldn't lift it. Jesus Christ. Look at this mess. That's why it was so frickin' heavy. Totally. Totally. Old houses are full-blown misery, but I've seen plenty of new houses that are more full-blown misery than this. Gotta go to the hardware store. Hopefully I'll get some of the right ones and be back. I can't save these. So I ran to the hardware store, of course. I knew I was going to have to do that. In fact, hot water's fine. Cold water, I need an inch. You get a nice sweat job on your pipe, and it's hot, and you drop it, and you dent it. Okay, this is the third time I've taken this on and put it on and taken it off because it's been too long each time. It's fooling me. Yeah, got a leak. Yes, indeed. I'll screw it in tight. Well, here we go again. I didn't have that cranked down tight enough, and it's still not tight enough. What the f? Well, I had to cut it apart 3 times. I can't believe I had all those extra half-inch fittings laying around. Well, apparently that piece apparently this thing that I had off 4 times and finally deformed. It was not seating right. It was, the last time I put it on as tight as I dare, screwed down. So I ran over to my neighbor, and my neighbor had a 3/4 inch ball cock valve and this used fitting here, and I was able to put the ball cock on it and test it, and it didn't leak, so I knew, you know, the fitting coming out of the water heater, I didn't have to damage that. And so then with my last half-inch connector and piece of pipe, I put it together, and by God, it worked.